isn't left isolated. Both teams are going to have to make sure that they get players in and around them when they get forward.
Subimendi. Opportunity. Decent position. Oh, could be. Oh, it was a fantastic opportunity to make it 1-0 right at the start of this contest.
Well, they should have taken the lead there, and what a good start that would have been.
Ezzy. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Palmer. It does appear to be opening up on the flank for Arsenal here. Real chance. And the decision is one of offside here. Palmer. On to James. Trying to tee it up. Caicedo. Can he put it in? Oh, the challenge was spotted.
Thanks for the gift.
At no more loss, thank you.
Neto. James. What can Chelsea do from this position? Beautiful pass. Good passage of play.
At FU19, thanks for the follow.
Ezzy. Now in possession, Trossard. Eberechi, Ezzy on the ball. Gabriel. Subimendi. Rice with it. On to Saka. Options in the centre. Now what can they do from here? Just the clearance that was needed.
Yeah, it was the right choice for me. You don't want to be messing with it in there, do you?
Well, there to intercept. Enzo Fernandez. On to Caicedo. James. That's a lovely ball. Cucurella. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Fine pass. Oh, useful ball. Enzo Fernandez.
At Kingy Heart Hands, Heart Hands, Heart Hands, thanks for the follow.
From Arsenal to regain possession. Saka.
Busco Novio.
Subimendi. Now with Saka. That's a good-looking ball. Eberechi, Ezzy on the ball. Well, the threat could be there. And the keeper has to deal with it. Stoppage in play and a chance for the referee to go back and retrospectively hand out a yellow card. Short corner favour. Top-class defending. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's certainly a handful, isn't he? Strong, athletic, bullies defenders. It's going to be a long 90 minutes for that back
Hi.
line.
Might lead to a chance. Now giving it a go. Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky. Oh, danger here. And defending as a unit.
Oh, sniffed out the danger well there. Looked like a real promising attack, didn't it?
Fernandez.
Wow, white heart hands hand with index finger and thumb crossed.
Gyökeres. Now, who can he play it to? Nicely cut out. Cole Palmer. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Promising pass. Can they take advantage? A fine reading of the situation. Space and time for Arsenal. The right place to cut out the pass. Holding on to it.
Yeah, smart play there to hold it off.
Caicedo.
At Mark Kanyinji, thanks for the follow.
Intercepting it intelligently. Saka. Could be troublesome. Offside the decision. Tosin Adarabioyo. Neto. And plenty of space for this Chelsea attack. Gusto. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Piero Incapié. Now in possession, Trossard. Can they fashion a chance?
Yeah, you can see they're just trying to draw them out. The back line just needs to hold firm.
And the keeper is there to cover up. Palmer. Fernandez. Pedro. And he read it well defensively. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Reece James. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. William Saliba. On to Saka. Victor Gyökeres. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Gyökeres. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Palmer. Gusto. Cole Palmer. Chalobah. Promising position, this. And swiftly ending that attack.
Yeah, he got himself
At Fires Faisal, thanks for the follow.
Declan Rice. Piero Incapié. Urian Timber. Saka. Timber. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Yuri and Timber. Eze. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Lovely in. Oh, chance perhaps. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Moises Caicedo. Palmer. That's a good ball. Oh, good vision. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Yuri and Timber. On to Saka. Timber. Crossing possibilities. That's a good-looking pass. Tremendous interception.
Oh, I thought they were through there.
Now counter-attacking possibilities. Fernandez. Now with James. Very effective pass. And not far away with that header.
Well, he gets up above his marker. It's a good connection. It just maybe gets underneath the ball. That's why it hits the bar.
Declan Rice. It's with Gabriel. Trossard. Rice with it. Subimendi.
At Susie J. Lopez, thanks for the follow.
Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Gusto. On to James. Pedro. Palmer. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Could go ahead. And the opportunity
At Blanation Worldwide.
decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement.
At Andrew Vunpau Milan, thanks for the follow.
Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. Incapié. Piero Incapié. Trossard. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Moises Caicedo.
Hart.
Now the counter-attack looks on. Can he put them in front? Sound piece of goalkeeping. Subimendi.
At Blanation Worldwide Carpa.
Trossard.
At Emmanuel Sosupi, thanks for the follow.
Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But quick thinking defensively. Gusto. Now with James. Caicedo. Moving the ball really well here. And heading it.
At Eric Cabarro, thanks for the follow.
Yeah, it's nice play initially. Gets a yard to get the cross in, but the header just lacks that accuracy needed to test the keeper.
holding on to it. Eze. Now with Saka. And making sure there was no danger in the end.
At Lesego Dappy, thanks for the follow.
He has time to play it over. William Saliba. Now with Saka. And here's Saliba. Now with Gyökeres. Subimendi. William Saliba. Promising pass. And space to cross it. And they're not out of the woods. And the keeper trying to deal with it. And he's fired over the corner. There's the goal to open the scoring. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
At Nana, thanks for the follow. At
Thanks
no more
for the
loss,
gift.
thank you. At no more loss, thank you.
Thanks for the gift.
So Chelsea get things going.
Is this
again.
live?
How will they reply to that setback? Enzo Fernandez. Not the pass he had in mind. Lots of space for Arsenal.
Arsenal, congrats.
The confidence really coming out. Takes aim. Enzo Fernandez. He has teammates around him. Pedro, he's in here. And a superb stop.
Yeah, quick off his line and close the space. That's why you work on angles in training, isn't it?
So the corner played into the box. Declan Rice.
Game is on already?
Trossard. Timber. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. And slipped through beautifully.
At Khalid Ahmed, thanks for the follow.
More possibilities in the centre. Trying to tee it up. Rice. Can he deliver? Well, he's
At Abdul Rahman Orta, thanks for the follow.
And a goal kick it'll be. Malo Gusto. Trevor Chalobah. Cucurella. On to Palmer. Perfect challenge. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Can he get them level? Yuri and Timber. So on the cusp of the half-time interval, it's Arsenal holding the edge here. Time for your assessment of what you've seen from them.
Yeah, they dictated the play a lot in the first half. They had some good possession and created some good openings, but...
No danger here, sir. Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. Possession lost by Chelsea here.
Is this a replay?
Moving it forward. And there's the feed into the box.
At Mukerman, thanks for the follow.
As you can see, they've been disappointed in the final third. Not many attempts on goal. And when they do, they just haven't tested the goalkeeper enough. I'm sure if this continues, we're going to see changes to get themselves back into the game.
And they still don't have the ball. That has been a recurring theme. And a fine tackle. Free kick to Chelsea.
At Idrissa Osman, thanks for the follow.
And he has options available. Can they set up a chance? Now with Gyökeres. Yuri and Timber. Rice with it. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Really good build-up, but no end product.
Yeah, it looked really promising, that, didn't it?
Could be a chance to break. Chance to cross. Pedro. Can he level it? Oh, they've done it! A goal for Chelsea, who've got themselves on level terms.
At Kuhn, thanks for the follow.
Well, here it is again, and he just makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Skips past the defender like he wasn't there, and then coolly slots it home.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equalizer. 1-1. Trevor Chalobah. Gusto just wasn't going to part with the ball. Reece James. Cucurella. Now with Caicedo. Decent position. Now in possession, Trossard. Bukayo Saka. Eberechi Eze on the ball. And return to Rice. Slight miscue in the final third. And there we have it. The first half action is over here at the Emirates. I think most
At Alamudan, thanks for the follow.
with this man's display so far.
Yeah, they'll be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal and a good overall performance from him, actually. I do think the next goal's going to be key, though.
At Leopold Newimanye, thanks for the follow.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Neto. Fernandez. On to James. And Chelsea looking dangerous. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending.
Hello.
Counter-attacking chance. It will be Arsenal's corner as they try to nudge in front of this game. And there's the
At abiadam@gmail.com. Thanks for the follow.
That's really good and effective physical play. Cole Palmer.
At RaimMayarCTIY. Thanks for the follow.
Cucurella. Attacking possibility
Replay.
for Chelsea. He could pick out a teammate. This looks interesting. Can he put them in front?
At Tamara Apexia Achi. Thanks for the follow.
Showing good defensive judgment.
How I download this game.
Giving the opposition a look in.
At Abdi Man. Thanks for the follow.
Ezzy. Good looking move. And a
Puedo.
for Arsenal.
Anami de Portero, a Sioux club.
Subimendi. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. He has time to play it over. High tempo football.
Yeah, when they play like this, it's difficult to stop.
MD Hanan Malaysia Pabasi.
Might do damage on the break. And a decent delivery. Oh, good save. Excellent header.
MD Hanan Good.
For the change now. And he's fired over the corner. Still not clear. James. The cross is on. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Piero in Capier. Now in possession, Trossard. Declan Rice.
D name of the game.
Strong play here.
At Amina tilde WA tilde Mummy. Thanks for the follow. There be it foul.
His determination there for all to see. Could be threatening. Declan Rice. Subimendi. Opportunity here. Oh, a sensational stop.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, did he? His reflexes are absolutely outstanding.
Let's see about the delivery.
At Malona. Thanks for the follow.
And the attack fizzling out. Decent idea. Timber. No panic, just
At
passing.
McGee Balajazi. Thanks for the follow.
Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. weight on the pass. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And that'll be a Chelsea ball. Can they set up a chance? On to Caicedo. Promising pass. Well, just lost his focus for a brief moment, and now it'll be a corner.
At LUCY, thanks for the follow.
Who can they pick out? Chelsea have it back now.
At Husseini, thanks for the follow.
Can they take the lead? Well, then
Arsenal will take.
to hit its target. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. Rice with it. Subimendi. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Showing good ball control. Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. And here's Saliba. Subimendi. Rice with it. Trossard. Now in possession, Trossard. Subimendi. Declan Rice. Might work out. It nearly worked out. And a fine interception. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Palmer. Pedro. Great weight on the pass. Moises Caicedo. Targets available, cross comes in. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, big opportunity. What a
At Fred,
point
thanks for the
on
follow.
Incapié. Gabriel. Timber. It's with Gabriel. William Saliba.
At Nafi, Howie, thanks for the follow.
And here's Saliba. An encouraging Arsenal move. Cross towards that far post. Oh, a smart stop. And that
At
is-
NAAFIINAANII, thanks for the follow.
He's got to at least hit the target. He just lacks that composure needed in front of goal.
An effective ball. And the chance
Hi.
slips away. Neto.
Please, sir.
Cucurella. Moises Caicedo. Well, that one has promise.
Okay.
Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Well, that's good defending. Well organised up the back. Incisive ball. Oh, but there's defensive diligence for you when things look dangerous.
Arsenal will take.
Oh, could be an opportunity here. Given away by Chelsea.
At Daisy Aweko, thanks for the follow.
And secure on the ball. Incapié. Victor Gyökeres. Subimendi. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. And the cross into the middle. A decisive clearance it was.
At Gammy Man, thanks for the follow. At Usasinyumba, thanks for the follow.
Gusto. Trying to tee it up.
At Diraj Wallad, thanks for the follow.
And players waiting in the centre.
At Chimdesa, thanks for the follow.
Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Can he finish? Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper.
At Kundi Manjex, thanks for the follow.
So the corner played into the box. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. This might get them in front.
Arsenal don't disappoint us, guys.
And they might forge ahead.
At Lukmana020, thanks for the follow.
Chelsea, can they make good use
At
of it?
Patience Pays, thanks for the follow. At Lindapaul6, thanks for the follow.
Trying to deliver it accurately. And holding it up nicely. Oh, danger here. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, that looked good for a goal, didn't it? Surprised that didn't make the mention.
At Apex Funeral Management, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
Piero Incapié.
RCI NSL Habsar.
Trossard. And keeping possession.
You're welcome, hi.
Subimendi. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Not giving it away. The cross is on. And players waiting at the far post. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Reece James. Can they set up a chance? And taking it away. Victor Gyökeres. Well, very effective play in possession. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And the counter-attack looks on. And that's great work to keep it in play. Moises Caicedo. Neto. He could pick out a teammate. Cross towards that far post. Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper.
Suda, Burger Bun.
Subimendi. And here's Saliba. Saka. Gabriel. Piero Incapié. Now in possession, Trossard. It's with Gabriel. Trossard. Decent position. It's with Erdogan. Good physical play. Can he? Opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. And the substitution will occur now.
if you look at the stats, they show just what an entertaining game it's been. There's been plenty of chances at both
At
ends,
Dawid,
and
thanks for the follow.
you don't see a drop-off in the tempo now.
Promising attack.
At Betty, thanks for the follow.
Subimendi. It's with Erdogan. Arsenal get the advantage from the referee. Could play it in. Oh, what a magnificent save! It looked as though it might go in. And Arsenal have won the corner as they try to take the lead.
At ALEX, thanks for the follow.
Over it comes. Well, he was under a bit of pressure, and he'll feel he should have done a bit better with the header.
Thank for the follow.
Let's find hold-up play.
Yeah, shown some great strength there, hasn't he?
Well, they could break at pace. Holding on to it. Pedro Neto. Now he must favour the cross. Opportunity to go ahead.
Thank you for follow.
You've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
Stop was it from the keeper. He doesn't have much time to react. That's a top save.
Well, opting for the short corner. Nice looking move, this. Well, was very keen to make it a double, but it didn't quite happen.
Yeah, there's a real sharpness to his play. Getting into good positions on a regular basis, isn't he?
They favoured a short one here. Arsenal are
At Summer PHIL, thanks for the follow.
well, not giving the
At
opposition
Alex,
a look
thanks
in.
for the follow.
Strong play, but just like that, possession changes hands. Incapié. 10 minutes to go then.
I'm just watching soccer online now, baby, on my phone. What is seminar? Make me understand, ma'am.
A foul, but no whistle. Instead, advantage with Arsenal. That's a good-looking ball. And offside it is. And now that play has stopped, the referee can administer the booking. Well, they are committed to making the substitution. Cucurella. Fernandez. Showing good ball control. Progress made by Chelsea, and at this late stage, a goal could be decisive. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Oh, useful ball. Well, a classic example of how to intercept.
Which this game?
Incapié. And here's Saliba. Urian Timber. Gabriel. Subimendi. Now with Saka. William Saliba. Playing with a flow and intensity. And strong play here. And possession given away. James. And the counter-attack looks on. Havertz. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence.
At Dagger for 32, thanks for the follow.
Gabriel. It's with Erdogan. Saka. And forward go Arsenal. Do they have a late winning goal in their future? Here it is now, a substitution.
Arsenal, let's go forward, guys.
Played over. William Saliba. Now veering in field.
Ho.
They've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
At Ronnie, thanks for the follow. Hi.
Well, we can have another look at that now.
Hi.
It's a decent finish, but the goalkeeper's got to cover that near post. He's had time to react to the shot and just didn't. And you can see why he's so annoyed at himself.
So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? Cucurella. Lavia.
Fred, thanks for the follow.
Is on Chelsea to be positive.
At Tonja, thanks for the follow.
Is it going to be? And it took a touch off the defender.
At Lomi, thanks for the follow. Yeah, that's nice, guys. Thumb, thumb, thumb. Hi, hi, hi. Lockcree, hi, heart. At Naam Ganzorgu N1, thanks for the follow. At Albert, thanks for the follow.
Very effective pass. Danger still on. Cucurella. Well, this could really
At
help the
Akabondo
cause.
Mail 1, thanks for the follow.
On to James. Decent idea. This could square the game. And it has. Such late excitement. And no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak.
Hadi.
Another look now, and you can see he's under all sorts of pressure here. He's done well, though, to fend them off. Really strong play and a good finish, too.
I'm happy.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Ben White. Rice with it. Martin Ødegaard. William Saliba. Incapié. Really good interception. And Chelsea still knocking on the door in the closing minutes. Can they find a winner? James. Oh, super piece of play. Pedro. And a timely intervention. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And no letter. And the snuffing out of the cross there. A throw has been given.
At Raja Kopal, thanks for the follow.
keeping possession.
At Zechariah chapter 4 verse 6 NIV, thanks for the follow.
You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. And played in. Well, threat about it.
At Swads Afkran, thanks for the follow.
It's with Gabriel. Martinelli. Declan Rice. Gabriel Martinelli. Arsenal remain on the front foot. Can they find a winning goal?
At Jonas Fentor 67, thanks for the follow. At Thomas 2141, thanks for the follow.
Quick break could be on. Just fizzled out completely. Gabriel. Rice with it. Saka. William Saliba. Bukayo Saka. And here's Saliba. A foul but no whistle. Instead advantage with Arsenal. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. Subimendi.
At RS1221RS, thanks for the follow.
Neto. Still level, but Chelsea on the attack, near the end.
At Cool, thanks for the follow. At user 31455957657744, thanks for the follow.
Now what can they do from here?
At Ashraf Mawanj, thanks for the follow.
Advantage, Arsenal. Martinelli. Plenty of support here. Bukayo Saka. Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Opportunity here.
Well, I thought winning goal, but the keeper had other ideas. It's him.
Now sending it in. No-nonsense piece of defending. Well, the referee blows the whistle. Nothing to divide them after 90 minutes.
Thank you.
Well, the ball rolling again here. The first period of extra time. And you've got to wonder to what extent fatigue will play a part in this now. It's been an extremely competitive 90 minutes.
Bientôt commencer, ça va bientôt commencer.
Subimendi. Martinelli. Incapié. Here's Nørgaard. Martin Ødegaard. Gyökeres. In a decent position.
At Gusty Coley, thanks for the follow.
As he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance.
Tope. At Casa, thanks for the follow. At A. Rahman, Halabawu 1444, thanks for the follow. At Zimita, thanks for the follow.
Kukureya. Tosin Adarabayo. Romeo Lavia.
Tope.
Oh, that's a super.
At Manku Maikaleli, thanks for the follow. Tope.
Oh, danger here. Lavia. Interesting pass. And an opening. And a goal. At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
At Tematope Akamaleif, thanks for the follow. At Temitope Akamaleif.
Well, back underway, and a glut of
At Marcelorcos 879, thanks for the follow.
Arsenal get the advantage from the referee. Gabriel Martinelli. On to Gyökeres. And the counter-attack looks on.
At Marmal, thanks for the follow.
Need to get bodies back. This could be it. Unable to get a body in the way. And he decided to let the play flow, but now he's going to issue a yellow card.
Yeah, good refereeing to let them continue, but the correct decision.
At Baruki, thanks for the follow.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, not on the target. Space was at a premium, though. Martinelli. Christian Nørgaard. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. Martinelli. Martin Ødegaard. Now the counter-attack looks on. Reece James.
At Manikam Subramanian, thanks for the follow. At Chapters, thanks for the follow.
Constructed. Neto. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Martin Ødegaard. Ben White. Subimendi. Here's Nørgaard. Subimendi. William Saliba. Gyökeres. It's with Ødegaard. Just the challenge that was required. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Really nice-looking pass.
Yeah, the ball in behind was the right option for me.
Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Oh, useful ball. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Referee had to be mindful of what was going on, the injury situation, and hence he has stopped play. Well, no escape, not an immediate yellow card, but the referee deals with it now. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. So an uncontested drop ball after the injury. Christian Nørgaard. Gabriel Martinelli. Subimendi. That's a good ball. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, good idea. Using his physical strength. This could square the game. Oh, that is a superb save. Trying to pick out a teammate. And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was...
At Dipendra Bandari, thanks for the follow. At Darnyi, thanks for the follow.
Showing a great defensive instinct. And he's through here. And a goal to wrap the top plate on here. Just look at the reaction.
Well, here we can see it again. You do have to feel for the keeper. He's left completely exposed at the back, and he never really had much of a chance. It's poor defending, you have to say.
At Sasha7, thanks for the follow.
So back underway. This is extraordinary what we're witnessing here. Tosin Adarabayo. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Now Chelsea showing good width. They could pick out a teammate. Chelsea's corner as they try to take the lead here.
Je te jure, l'ambiance elle est où?
At Rodish124 # thanks for the follow. At Habtemariam Alamu, thanks for the follow.
Played over. And the goalkeeper really exuding confidence. Jesus. On to James.
Tope.
It's looking promising. Will it be? And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, look at this really clever move. It's such great skill to beat the defender. And he watches it all the way, then just tucks it in with confidence.
At Muhammad Kadir, thanks for the follow.
So they restart.
At Blanation Worldwide 2.
Time is running out. Christian Nørgaard. Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli.
Tope.
Fantastic ball. Given away by Chelsea. Incapié. On to Gyökeres. Subimendi. Well read to put an end to that attack. So at the halfway stage in extra time.
Kian v Aganando.
15 more minutes left.
At Yasmador, thanks for the follow. At user 62969996611169, thanks for the follow.
And so they continue with the fatigue factor surely creeping in.
At Melisabakor, thanks for the follow.
And that's aggravating for a manager, giving it away like that.
Yeah, should have found his play with that.
Lavia.
At Shukuru Elvis, thanks for the follow. At user 48190052852990, thanks for the follow.
Jesus. Nice looking pass. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Subimendi. And here's Saliba. Shielding the ball superbly. Neto. On to James. Romeo Lavia. Joao Pedro. Tosin Adarabioyo. And that's where to send it. Kukureya. Oh, danger here. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out.
At Dragonlee, thanks for the follow.
Could catch them on the break. Well, thumped clear.
At Constance Mumba, thanks for the follow. At TajistaG759 at gimel.com, thanks for the follow.
But still they're in this. And the keeper didn't have to think too much about it. Good strength to keep the ball. Joao Pedro. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Gabriel Jesus. White. Subimendi. Here's Nurgard. Ben White. Subimendi. It's with Gabriel. Bukayo Saka. Subimendi. On to Gyökeres. Gabriel Jesus. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. They have to show a commitment to attack Arsenal in these trying circumstances.
At Blanation Worldwide. At Karamwesh, thanks for the follow.
Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. Incapié. Subimendi. White. Subimendi. William Saliba.
At Mexico Boy 22, thanks for the follow.
Arsenal have given it away. Neto. Passing it around with the second sticking away.
Yeah, they're definitely in control now. Just seeing it out, aren't they?
Reece James. Romeo Lavia. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Gabriel Jesus.
At Zuthes Roy Kaka Nangva Kalang, thanks for the follow.
Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here?
Reagan.
Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And the through ball.
Absolutely, that was a lifeline, no question. But time is very much against them now, isn't it?
It's a short corner. Just into the penalty area. Can he finish them all? He's done it! What a climax to this game!
Well, here's the replay, and probably one of the simpler finishes you'll see this week. From that sort of range, there was never really any doubt that he'd put it away.
Not the scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. And keeping possession. Really fine play to keep possession. Intercepted effortlessly.
At Lire.Baruki, thanks for the follow.
Well, a bad pass it was.
I just think he lost a bit of focus there, didn't he?
Showing good ball control. Just wasn't going to give that ball away.
At Dax Guys, thanks for the follow.
That's interesting. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. So the final whistle, and what we can say officially now is that Chelsea have picked up maximum points from this fixture.
Yeah, it was a positive performance. Some of the play today was great to watch. They moved the ball quick and created some really good openings.
At Nawada Zulaika bint Hassan, thanks for the follow. At Sharon S Beauty Collection, thanks for the follow. At Emmanuel City Boy, thanks for the follow. Admin, thanks for the follow.
That's a good ball. And a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Oh, that was great stuff. At a vital moment as well. William Saliba. Keokeres. Zubimendi. Looks a good ball. They're in here. Oh, flawless tackle. Zubimendi. Leandro Trossard. Nicely sets it up. Wasteful from Arsenal. Verts. Cody Gakpo. Now with McAllister. Setting up the chance. Oh, well held. That's an assured piece of goalkeeping. Zubimendi. Eze. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Now with Salah. Perfectly anticipated. Really well won. Nkapia. Rice. Liverpool recovering possession well. Gravenberg.
At Farida, thanks for the follow.
In the centre. Lovely setup. To put them ahead. This looks promising from Liverpool. Gravenberg. Opportunity now. Cody Gakpo. That's a good ball. Should score here. Oh, off the post. It was looking good, but not all the way through. So a corner coming up for Liverpool.
At Dargo.Cade, thanks for the follow.
Over it comes. Declan Rice. Nkapia. Onto Rice. Eberechi Eze. Played to Gabriel. There could be something building here for Arsenal. This is lovely football, moving defenders around. Verts.
At user 92290435272550, thanks for the follow.
Space. Oh, chance. He's flung himself to keep it out. What a stop that is.
At Hotman Pohan, thanks for the follow.
And the corner is fired in. Ekitike. And on to Gravenberg. Ekitike. Promising position this. Dominic Szoboszlai.
At Seblawogula, thanks for the follow.
A really good interception to take the ball.
At Mwazo Jimar, thanks for the follow.
That's been viewed as a foul. A free kick's awarded.
At Marukmamalak, thanks for the follow. At Chumba, thanks for the follow. At Eli High. At Maze Semada, thanks for the follow. At Mintrung Nguyen, thanks for the follow.
Thanks
At
for the
Gimden
gift.
Sai, thank you. At Nuru Side 1491, thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the
At
gift.
Gimden Sai, thank you. At Nafi Yajamal, thanks for the follow. At user 24960273530837, thanks for the follow.
So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Incapia. Leandro Trossard. Eze. And on to Gakpo.
At Finson Alina, thanks for the follow.
McAllister. Now with Salah. Dominic Szoboszlai. Pass played through perfectly. Well read to gain possession. Victor Gyökeres. Declan Rice. William Saliba. Leandro Trossard. On to Rice. Good work from Arsenal to win back possession.
At Miskanor Getnet, thanks for the follow.
Well, I'm not seeing too much quality out there at the moment.
At Oyowo Serafat, thanks for the follow.
Ryan Gravenberch. Arsenal with the ball again. Leandro Trossard. Incapia. Here's William Saliba.
You are always playing against Arsenal.
Leandro Trossard. That's a good ball. Oh, that's
I know you don't like Arsenal at all.
Ekitike. Szoboszlai. That's a good ball. Mohamed Salah. Now with McAllister. Wirtz. A move of real promise developing. Van Dijk. Oh, a free kick, and what a place for it.
Camera settings. Why do play all the time?
Leandro Trossard. Oh, could be here. The defence quick to snatch it back.
At Absi Wall GGAA, thanks for the follow.
And out of play.
Well, that's because I love football.
Read his mind there.
Hope you're all having a wonderful evening and enjoying your time on the live
Why
stream.
can't Arsenal win?
Arsenal wins. Arsenal win. Liverpool
At
win.
Moody, thanks for the
can
follow.
win, bro. Anyone can win.
Rice. Julian Timber. Incapia. Zubimendi.
Camera settings.
Turned out to be a really good ball. Leandro Trossard. On to Rice. And it's on here. And that is magnificent defending. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw-in. Looking to put the cross in.
Arsenal winning.
Well, it looked promising with the keeper in command.
At Kabdakani, thanks for the follow.
Now with Gravenberch. Arsenal come away with the ball. Now with Van Dijk. Van Dijk. Here's William Saliba. Now with McAllister. Now with Trossard. Incapia. Leandro Trossard. Eze. Incapia. Zubimendi. Camera settings.
Well, that's because I love football. Hope you all having a wonderful evening and enjoying your time on the live stream.
Arsenal come away with the ball.
At Elizabeth Chibwe, thanks for the follow. At Daddy I 283,743, thanks for the follow. At Blanation Worldwide. At Peter Mazumbar, thanks for the follow. At Cardio Janbardas, thanks for the follow. Good boys. At Webby Zambia, thanks for the follow.
Arsenal up against it as the second half begins. Can they mount a response in the next 45 minutes?
At Alhaji Oshman Bangura.
Van Dijk. Onto Van Dijk. Gakpo. Not looking to force the chance just yet. Alexis McAllister. Oh, what a save! Razor-sharp reactions. It's been delivered. Holds it steady. No worries there. Eze. Rice. Onto Bukayo Saka. Promising looking attack building here for Arsenal. But it will now be
At n.j.damas at thanks for the follow.
Bert. And onto Gravenberch. Dboy Etike. Could turn out to be a really good ball. And it's saved.
At David.m thanks for the follow.
Eberechi Eze. Onto Bukayo Saka. Play on is the referee's call. Saka.
At Isco La Chine Populaire, thanks for the follow.
Beautifully weighted ball.
Hi.
And denied by a top draw tackle. Oh, that was so well timed. Now the chance for them to pull forward. And the breakaway has now been broken. Rice. Gyökeres. Now with Gakpo. Vert. Ryan Gravenberch. Soboslai. Now with Gravenberch. This could get interesting. Chance to score. That looked as though it might have been slotted in, but it's been placed wide. Rice. Incapia. Leandro Trossard. Onto Rice. Arsenal trying to get things moving. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears.
Hi Booz, how are you doing? Nice to meet you. Nizam Uddin Faruqi, South Africa.
Players waiting in the centre. And it might be in. Using his body well to keep the ball. That's that. Flags up.
Ours.
Arsenal regaining possession. Arsenal showing good width there. Delivered into the middle. Well, that's certainly the
OOMY God.
keeper. Dboy. Wirtz. Gravenberg. Soboslai. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? And possession given away. Zubimendi. Eze. Excellent progress and it continues. Oh, there could be something from the cross here. Oh dear. Virgil van Dijk. Now with Gravenberg.
Sorry.
Alexis McAllister. Konate. Now Konate. And on to Gravenberg. Alexis McAllister. Oh, could be a chance here. Leandro Trossard. Eberechi Eze. On to Rice. That's a good
Hadir.
Gyökeres. Given away by Arsenal. A chance now for a quick transition. Ekitike. And on to Dboy. Now, what can they do from here?
At Yasin Ali, thanks for the follow.
Now with McAllister. Promising move.
At dursar@gmail.com, thanks for the follow.
Defense does its work. And we have 30 minutes left. Oh, chance here. And there it is. He's doubled up for the day.
At Chairman Jimmy UG Official, thanks for the follow.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal. We're underway again, with Liverpool really starting to run away with this. Zubimendi. Rice. They found a way through.
At Lasso, thanks for the follow.
Incredible goalkeeping. Over it comes. Oh, it's a nightmare for him, that. It looks a really good chance to score. Wirtz. Now with Gravenberg. Cody Gakpo. Played in with that. And it's on now. And that.
At Ailmaya Huchuki, thanks for the follow.
Eberechi Eze. Jurien Timber. Making good progress here. Victor Gyökeres.
Bit tufu oba. Titeri tekanamal. At Amuhereza, thanks for the follow. Liverpool. At Jermaine, thanks for the follow. Hello. Nice. Vamos Liverpool. At Fekadu, thanks for the follow.
Oh, brilliant. Everything about that was just right. Back underway. 4-1 now. And the run goes on. This is an excellent run. Sends it to the middle. And it maybe just drifted a bit offline because it's the keeper's ball. Plenty of room out wide for Arsenal. Rice. Good pass, good chance. And the flag's up. He's offside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay on side, and that could have been a really...
Substitution coming up. Gravenberg. Isak. They might be in. Encouraging signs to the attack, but it hasn't led to anything. The play just breaking down a little here.
Well, they've got to show more composure on the ball, haven't they?
Declan Rice. Gabriel. Leandro Trossard. Incapia. Played in with that. Oh, excellent work from the keeper to deny a promising looking attack. Change here. They decide against putting it in. Cross deep towards the back post. That's out of play. It'll be a throw now. Gabriel. On to Odegaard. Rice. That's good physical play. It took a touch. Throw in. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Gravenberg. Pass weighted just right. Genuine chance. Fearless block. The ball back with Raya. On to Rice. Zubimendi. That's a good ball. That's a good
At Blanation Worldwide 8977.
dispatched well, much to the delight of the fans.
At Candido.
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal.
We restart at 4-2. The goals continue to come. Virgil van Dijk. And on to McAllister. Cody Gakpo. Lovely ball. This could lead to something. Liverpool come away with it. Timber. Now Saliba.
Good R6.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again. Well, what a game. 4-all now as we restart. Isak. Now with McAllister. On they come, edging closer to a piece of late drama. Options available in the middle. Gravenberg. And the attack collapses. Julian Timber. Saka. Zubimendi. Onto Odegaard. Forward progress continues. Onto Rice. High tempo, hypnotic football in total control. Alexis McAllister.
Thumb, 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 thumb.
Isak. Hurts. Still going here. Stubborn refusal to give up possession. Terrific chance. Oh, final save to keep things all square. Yeah, that's what he's made to do. Make those sort of saves at key moments. Played into the box. But that's not good enough. Simple as that. The assistant spotting a touch there. It'll be a throw. Frimpong. Oh, could be here. And on to McAllister. Victor Gyökeres. Martinelli. This pinch read his mind there. Alexis McAllister.
At Akanyazuka David, thanks for the follow.
This is looking good. Who wants to be the hero now? All one, well read. Odegaard. On to Rice.
At Richmond, thanks for the follow. Laugh.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Seven, thumb, 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 thumb. Good.
So at 5-4, a remarkable scoreline. The game gets going again. Good move, but needs some end product now. Not letting them have it. Zubimendi. On to Odegaard. Zubimendi.
Good Arsenal. Yes.
Attack that's come to nothing. Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in attendance, and it's 3 points dropped.
Good Rs.
Poor result. It was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances. Could have gone either way, but
Nice.
they will be disappointed.
Use Real Madrid.
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from London here on EA TV. An atmosphere of excitement and anticipation here in North London at the home of Arsenal. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me ready to provide tactical analysis is Sue Smith. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Arsenal taking on Real Madrid.
It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
Hi.
Is the Arsenal starting 11. Gabriel plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Bukayo Saka plays with Leandro Trossard out wide. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with... He's in behind. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they have been planning.
Well, let's look at the replay again. The interplay between the two of them is so impressive to create the opportunity. And as soon as Mbappe's 1v1 with the keeper, you just
Oh, you've conceded.
he gets so much power on the shot. The keeper's left with little chance, really.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Incapié. It's with Gabriel.
Goodwood.
Timber. Now in possession, Trossard. On the ball, Rudiger. Now with Bellingham. It's a good-looking ball. Who can he pick out?
Nice goal. The celebrations.
Back underway, level pegging, one goal apiece in this game. Aurelien Tchouameni, Eder Militao, and on to Alexander-Arnold. And in the right position to read it. Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. Thoughtful play, splendidly cut out.
That was a big chance. Probably should have done better, in my opinion.
Teammates available. Bellingham. And look at this! And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, let's have a look again, and what a ball from Bellingham. And then as soon as he's through on goal, you were always confident Mbappe would finish it. He gets so much power on the shot. Keeper's got no chance.
On they go again, and Arsenal know they need to wipe out that last goal. Trossard, Incapié, Eberechi Eze on the ball. Bukayo Saka, Urian Timber. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. And flag raised, offside.
It's careless, this. He had other options. He should have held on to it a bit longer. Just give your teammate a bit more time.
Aurelien Tchouameni. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Well, beating his opponent. Oh, powerful effort. Close. Timber. Saka. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Declan Rice. Eze. On to Saka. And players waiting in the centre. A decisive clearance it was. Could be dangerous. Oh, he's through here. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Oh, that is a great save. It's so close to him. His reactions are quick, and that's really good goalkeeping.
And that's to go short.
At Act 4, thanks for the follow.
Now with Saka. A chance to whip it in. Will it happen for them? On to Saka. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Vinicius Junior. with Vinicius Junior. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Ezzy. Well, the threat could be there. Nerves of steel under pressure.
I'm still not sure how it didn't go in, Derek.
Should have scored.
Alexander-Arnold. Now Eder Militao. He's intercepted it. Saka. Chance to cross. Well, it's an attractive passing move, but it's all about finding an equalizer here. Must be. It's gone in. Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space and then serves it home.
So they get the ball rolling again, and this is a goal fest in the extreme. Federico Valverde. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Oh, danger here. And that's a clean save, showing real courage in a crowded box. Incapié. It's with Gabriel. Incapié. Gabriel. Subimendi. On to Gyökeres. Well, an illegal challenge there. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
To yellow all day long. It's a good decision by the ref. He had a really good view of the challenge too.
Trossard. Clever defending. Federico Valverde. Attacking possibilities for Real. And crosses on. Well, this could be a chance for Real Madrid to jump ahead from a corner. Elects to go short. Thoughtful play. Can they create something? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a great technique. Just look at the bends and the swerve that he manages to get on the ball. The goalkeeper has no chance.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Yuri and Timber. Bukayo Saka. Could be threatening. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
Adavarel and Practicat box 10 Aniai Chokulescu Chiriak Mersey OK.
Now, who can he play it to? Opportunity here. And saved by the keeper.
145.000. Goodwood Motor Circuit.
Yeah, read the game superb. Good awareness there.
Possibilities inside the box. Well, they've tried to keep the move going.
145.237.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now Eder Militao. Alexander.
Ham radio.
They are using width to good effect.
Coast Guard 156.000.
Build up as they look to add to their advantage. Well, the pressure was on, but that's a composed goalkeeper for you. Ezzy. Bukayo Saka.
156.000 millihertz.
Attractive build-up.
Yeah, the back line are getting dragged all over here.
William Saliba. Nicely timed tackle. Urian Timber.
Big bro, someone is now dominant today.
Eberechi Ezzy on the ball.
433.225 millihertz. Bottle FC.
So they restart the game, all even once.
122.450 m. Good Arsenal. At Janbatram, thanks for the follow. Goodwood 122.450.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Arsenal have it back. Oh, fearless.
That's a good block under pressure there. He's got great timing, hasn't he?
Rudiger. Mbappe. And Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold.
156.000 VHF Lee on solo.
Mbappe. Not the clearance that was called for. Arsenal couldn't keep the ball. Teammates available. And the referee is going to add on
Lee on solo.
minutes. Victor Gyökeres. Might lead to a chance. Determined defending. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Well, a swift challenge and a throw-in coming up.
Lee on solar.
Could cross it in here. Could be dangerous. Oh, that's a really good run. And his team
Second FC. I knew you can't disappoint me.
So half-time, that confirms the book on the first half here at the Emirates. Well, the verdict so
Leon Solent.
in a word, positive.
Now let's win this.
Well, he's been absolutely superb. His teammates need to help him out, though. But if they are to get back into this game, he's going to be key to it.
Good Arsenal, heart, heart, heart. Coast Guard 156.000 Leon Solent.
So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up the game? Promising possession this. He didn't have too much room to work with, but a long way off target. What can Real do from this position? Chouameni. Now possibilities in the centre. This could be the equalizer. A stunning piece of goalkeeping.
Yeah, that's a real confidence booster. Just knowing your keeper can handle those crucial moments.
And there's the delivery. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, I just love this delivery into the box. Picks out his players so well. And the finish matches it. Connects with it so sweetly. No chance for the keeper. It's a brilliant goal.
Well, for neutrals, this is a joy. 5-5.
Hala Madrid.
William Saliba. Subimendi. Rice with it. Trossard. Hincapié. And a decent delivery. A bit disappointing in the end. Now, options are plenty. But a good piece
Hala Madrid.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we could be entertained anymore. Timber. It's with Gabriel. Good looking ball.
Yeah, it's a really well-weighted pass. Picked out the perfect run there.
And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. A good looking ball. Rice. And the chance slips away. Bellingham. And into the last 30 minutes now. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Can they make one of these passes count? Ezzy. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. William Saliba. Subimendi. Smart defending. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. Trossard. Eberechi Eze on the ball. And he's in. And that will be the goalkeeper's ball. Jude Bellingham. Is with Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Bellingham. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Victor Gyökeres. Well, perhaps they can counter from here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Chouameni. Federico Valverde. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Saka was onside.
Tremendous vision. Although real difficulties encountered by the keeper. Bukayo Saka. Plenty of support here. Eze. A really good pass. Oh, could be. with Gabriel. Declan Rice. Trossard. Gabriel. On to Saka. Yuri and Timber. Ezzy. Really fun. Can he put them in front? Rudiger. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Space and time for Arsenal. And possession changing hands. Can he play it in? Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Rudiger. Here's Valverde. Intercepted effortlessly. Trossard. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Decent looking pass. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Aurelien Tchouameni. Oh, good looking run. Federico Valverde. Intercepting it intelligently. Aurelien Tchouameni. Good play it in. This might get them in front. And made sure the pass wasn't troublesome. Declan Rice. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Could be a chance to break. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Victor Gyökeres. Could be. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Mbappe. Creative look about this. Must take the lead here. Nicely saved. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game. And now the manager is making a switch. Take it short. Rudiger. It's a neat move. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here we can see it again. And a simple finish it may be, but it's all about the movement in the box. Just to find that corner to a space. That's what makes it an easy...
At Juan Manuel Rios Cruz, thanks for the follow.
So underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback. Bukayo Saka. It's with Erdegaard. Timber. Subimendi. Yuri and Timber. On to Saka. Advantage, Arsenal. Still pressing for a goal here. This could square the game. Sound piece of defending.
Right choice that. Allows them to reset. Gives them time to regain their shape, doesn't it?
Vinicius Junior. Beautifully weighted ball.
At Judy, thanks for the follow.
Playing it in. Oh, what a save that was to keep the flame of hope burning.
Yeah, that could have finished it off, couldn't it? But now it's a fight against the final minutes.
Not on the target. Space was at a premium though. Gabriel. Piero Hincapié. On to Gyökeres. Trossard. Time and the scoreline against Arsenal. But still they're in this. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And on they go. Oh, an excellent save. And they're still alive.
At Damaris, thanks for the follow.
Time is against them now. Hopefully they'll get another chance or two.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Declan Rice. Hincapié. It's with Gabriel. Martin Ødegaard. Trossard. The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Mbappe. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. Mbappe. Now opening things up. Aurelien Tchouameni. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Could be troublesome. Using his strength to shield the ball. Urian Timber. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. Might do damage on the break. But really sticking to their task defensively. Declan Rice. And a chance. Ødegaard. To level it up later on here. Just look at the reaction.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
So they get the ball rolling again. And this is a goal fest in the extreme. Aurelien Tchouameni. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Really fine play to keep possession. Still level. Real Madrid continue to look for what could be a winner.
Yes.
Oh, a magnificent challenge. Subimendi.
Good, good.
The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, they were just a bit off it today, weren't they? Sometimes that happens. They need to reflect and learn from it, and then look to bounce back in the next game.
Nice. It's fantastic. Next, Manchester United.
Well, today we're set to witness a matchup that all football fans will truly relish. The stakes are high and the excitement undeniable. We're in North London for this one. It's the Emirates Stadium. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me, and everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's Arsenal, and they play Real Sociedad.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Opportunity now. Great save. That's what he's there for.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply.
Nice, I'm enjoying football.
It's put into the middle. Struggling to keep it here.
That's a good ball.
Did you lose against Real Madrid?
I think the match ended 8-7. Arsenal 8, Real Madrid 7.
Wow, that's good, bro.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
What's the name of the team that just scored?
They looked in there. That's nicely cut out. They got everything right there. Gonzalo Guedes. Baranechea. Guedes. Nicely played through. And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in. Well, let's look at this again. The 1 and 2 touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is. So the lead is now 2 as the game restarts. Victor Gyökeres. Timber. Played to Gabriel. Gyökeres. Onto Bukayo Saka. Has the space to whip it in here. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Sergio Gomez. Gonzalo Guedes. And the work pays off as they get the ball back.
Penis and a ball sack. You got tough opponents this evening. Penis and a ball sack. Penis and a ball sack. Penis and a ball sack. Penis and a ball sack.
Here it comes. That's how to deal with it. Nicely gathered.
Penis and a ball sack. At Gabe.7cc, what is the meaning? Penis and a ball sack.
Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Eze. The counter looks on here. Options available. Not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. The pass played through perfectly. Gonzalo Guedes. And it's on now. They might get another go here.
At Angle, thanks for the follow.
Timber. That's not a bad looking ball. Great instinct there to cut it out.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
Out in a chair. Rice. Mendes. Guedes. Lots of room for them now. Nothing happening. It's a goal kick. Incapia. And it's back with Raya. Saka. Gyökeres. Onto Bukayo Saka. Zubimendi. Well, this is looking good. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Counter-attack coming, away they go. Just needs the composure now. Must be. Oh, the keenest of reflexes.
Yeah, what a remarkable save. He was so alert there.
The corner taken short. It might be in.
Oh, it must be here.
Early clearance, still pressure. Jurien Timber.
Well, I thought that was the equaliser for Arsenal, but they're playing well now and should get another chance to get back into this game.
Oyarzabal. Played in with that. That has stopped any potential danger. Eberechi Eze. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. Could get it over now. And they complete the comeback. Indeed, 2 goals down. A level now.
Even in the game there is a lot of back passes.
Here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Away we go again.
At O2 Wilson, thanks for the follow. At Saddam K, thanks for the follow. Nice match.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover. Mikel Oyarzabal. Timber. Piero Incapia. Zubimendi. Jurien Timber. Zubimendi. Lovely setup. Oh, should score. Terrific. Another goal. What a scoreline this is for them. Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal. Off we go again then. Every kick-off becomes harder than the last when it's going like this. Good job done to keep it there.
Good Arsenal.
Well, to keep hold of it there. Perfectly anticipated. Really well won. Gabriel. On to Rice. Counter looks on here. Options available. What a chance. Oh, he brilliant tackle.
RSO guy, how did you end up soft lick that?
This is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal. Away we go again then, and at every kickoff it feels like another goal isn't far away. Eberechi Eze. Mendes. That's the perfect way to protect the ball. Good work from Arsenal to win back possession. Piero Incapia. Rice. Arsenal showing good width now. Now he's in. And it's a good diving save, although one you'd expect to be made. It's put into the middle. Played in with that. That's good, strong play. There's a chance for them to go now. Promising forward burst. But not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Bryce Mendes. Strong work there to keep it. That's how to keep it under pressure. Oyarzabal. And still danger here. And the wrong side of the defence. Offside. Gabriel. Zubimendi. This is a lovely position to be in, keeping the ball and the lead. They're just playing with them at the moment. This is looking better with every stride. Delivered into the middle. And a really good bit of goalkeeping to keep out the headed attack.
Nice, I'm enjoying amazing game.
Corner to come for Arsenal. And the ball comes in. That one's gone out. Throw in to come. Bit slow
At Tokicha Aromia, thanks for the follow.
Corner taken short. They decide against playing it in. Played in with that. All lost in the chance gone. Gonzalo Guedes. On he goes. Terrific. He read that well, stopping any danger.
It certainly needed that intervention.
Declan Rice. Drifting on and still going. Over and through, that's well kept. Zubimendi. Just not letting them have it. Well read to gain possession.
At Blanation Worldwide Voice Up.
Collapses. Guedes. On to Odegaard. Lovely incisive ball. Bounced superbly ahead. Strong work there to keep it. They've got another, and he's got another. Two for the game.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Qu'est-ce que c'est l'ambiance?
20 minutes left to play. Gonzalo Guedes.
Please, the sound.
Gomez. Good ball in behind. And he stands tall and keeps it out brilliantly. Delivered into the box.
from him there. Making decent progress here. Gomez, they're in here. And the goal looks slightly all too little to affect the result, but there is still fight left in them. Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish. So they try to get themselves going again after taking another blow. Nurgon. Eze. Onto Odegaard. Christian Nurgon. Julian Timber. Now Saka. Timber. Eberechi Eze. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Pass played through perfectly. And what a save! Zubimendi. Eze. Oh, wonderful ball that. That's how to keep it under pressure. Now, this might be promising. That one's gone out. Throw in to come. Saka. Nurgon. Zubimendi. They've lost it there, and the attack is over. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous.
At Mbaju Jackson, thanks for the follow.